What's up, y'all? It's KD.
What's going on? I'm MJ.
And welcome to the Eezy Lounge. Alright, y'all. So, in the beginning, we reacted to Megan's His. Then we reacted to Nicki's Bigfoot. And then we reacted to every other diss track that it was in history of diss tracks on Nicki Minaj. So, we react to all those as well. Check them out if you haven't yet. Now, this has been on my list, on our list, but my list technically, because I put it in there, because I was like, we need to react to it and see what we think, because I've never really watched it, and of course, people were saying, oh, she didn't really seem like she was genuinely sad or whatever.
That whatever is crazy. It's outrageous. Like, good morning,
look,
brother, man.
I want to see for myself. I want to be able to see, yeah, that's a little sus. Or it's understandable, like the way
she came across it.
Yeah, because not all of us can relate in the same way when it comes to emotions and how we cry or how we get emotional and sad. Like
exactly. Like how we talk about stuff like whatever.
For real, people can be sad as hell and not cry. People can be get tears in their eyes but not let them flow. Yeah. I just think it's a lot of different
ways of being emotional.
Yeah, so we gonna see what we think. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, we're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest. Let's think of it as like a friend that's in front of us.
Okay.
And we listening to her, what she got to say, and see what her face is giving.
Okay.
For sure. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't yet, and do what else in Jeezy.
Oh, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every single time that we upload. There is a new video on Patreon. Hallie's In Your Hands is on there. Link is in the description. Go
check it out.
Sign up and do all the other
crap.
Check
it out.
I don't know if I want to do this for real.
Y'all know MJ has been just every time we get to like a diss track or some type of drama when it
because look, it would be so much like better if everybody like didn't have like a corn cob stuck up their ass. Like, y'all are so pressed about anyone's opposite opinion, and it's like you and half of you bitches asked us to watch it, and you the bitches that mad. I don't even want to watch this. But her eyebrows are
I'm ready.
I bet you are ready.
I want to see. I love analyzing and really, I'm into psychology and stuff, and I just want to see.
I bet you are, but...
Are you ready? No, you're not. We already went through this. Let's go ahead and get into it, though, anyway.
Just briefly walk us through what happened that night. It starts, you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there, and we were just hanging out. And I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston. There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the two people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over. Like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. Mm-hmm. And they was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. Mm-hmm. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
Like, arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse, and I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy. Mm-hmm. So I get out the car, and it's like everything happens so fast. Yes. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh, my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. Mm-hmm. And I was so scared.
In the car, shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh, my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's, like, super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. Mm-hmm. And I looked down at my feet because I wasn't even the adrenaline is pumping so hard. I'm not sure if he hit me. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand what's happening. So I look down at my feet and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really bleeding. Mm-hmm. So I like drop down and I crawl in somebody's driveway. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
And what is he saying, Tory Lanez saying?
He's apologizing. He's, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you sorry, just help me. Like,
but at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much shoot first, ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like, something bad is about to happen. Mm-hmm.
So somebody hears the gunshots, they call the police. The police come, and they say what to you?
They tell everybody to get out
of the car. TMZ obtained video from that night.
And you can see
blood. That's definitely there. Like,
you bitches dumb as fuck, bro.
Limping backwards, feet bleeding.
They didn't see a scar.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause this shit for just a second because I'm really about to pop off. Ain't no motherfucking way half you hoes went into our comments talking about we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. All this shit was like this and this, that, the other, yada, 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 yada. And talking about we need to do our fucking research when you hoes talking about she didn't really get shot when in this video exactly. You see fucking footprints being left only on one side. So what the hell does that mean, KD?
Yeah, and this video was going through all social media at the time.
Exactly. So why the hell?
I don't know why people think that it's just...
So how the fuck do you just leave footprints like that? Is she a fucking ghost? Is that
right,
what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you see the blood dripping like every
it's
time she moves
side.
back. Yeah,
it's only on
just
one
like she
side.
said. Yeah, just like she said, it was on one foot where she got shot. And what people are saying is incredible is that he did it. They're saying, okay, there's two, like, who really did it? But the way she just described the situation, it sounds real to me. It sounds like believable to me. Like the fact that he was like, oh shit, like don't tell me, I'll give y'all $1 million. Like that sounds like something a nigga would say.
Especially if it's that kind of nigga too, bro. Like, let's be so fucking honest right now.
Yeah, and like I understand, like it didn't seem like she was wanting to tell like on him or nothing. She was like, okay, just help me out, just help me then.
For real.
Like she didn't seem like she wanted to really get him in any trouble, especially the way she talking about the cops. Like, and somebody called him though, and so. You know, she already like, oh shit, they about to kill somebody. Like, she already got that mentality. So you knew she wasn't gonna try to call the cops on herself. Like, she wasn't gonna be like that.
Oh God,
she was already scared as hell. Just shots going out everywhere. She didn't know
for real
what was gonna happen.
I want to know what everybody thought was so fake about that. Because if y'all are over here telling us to do our research when you hoes obviously did not, and we are sitting here watching it, didn't she say before we even saw that? There were all these cop cars, more than like anything. There were helicopters and all this shit. Mm-hmm. She saw a lot of blood, this, that, the other. Mm-hmm. Then it goes to that clip. You hear the helicopter spinning. You see the light on the ground. You see all the police cars and the police officer yelling at her. You see her limping. You see the footprints being left by her bloody foot only on one side. Yep. They're not being left by 2 feet. It's 1 foot and it's leaving footprints.
Right.
So what about this isn't real?
They just in disbelief that it's the fact that it was him. That's the thing. We didn't see him shoot. You get it? This was the whole thing because, you know, of course there were some people that are in denial all around about her getting shot, period. But like when you see that, I mean, they're like, I didn't see a scar. She didn't show that. Why would she have to show that? Why would she have to show that?
Does it?
Like, especially when that video was going around.
And don't scars definitely do this thing called heal? Because aren't there scars? Isn't this a scar, KD? But can't you barely see it?
Yeah, right.
Aren't these scars, KD?
We got scars all around.
We
Everybody
got scars all on our hands and like all our hands, arms,
feet,
knees, everything,
everywhere.
Like y'all scraped your knees when y'all was kids, and it's like a little discoloration, but it's healed, isn't it? Scars heal, motherfucker. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
because that made me tight. I don't what is all of that shit about then?
Right. Some people I don't know. They just talking. They just be talking. Yeah. But let's talk about her emotions through this. Okay. Let's talk about like how she's looking, how she you know, how she's acting while she's speaking about this.
Okay.
You saw her, of course, you see it multiple times where her eyes get very watery, and you see her also cleaning, whatever, so that it does not fall.
For real.
You know how women are with their makeup.
For real. If she has like
she on
foundation
national
and
TV.
concealer and all this other shit and lashes and mascara, like if you cry and you have foundation on, can't that shit like leave that little like that streak?
Especially on national TV though. We on CBS Morning.
Exactly.
So.
And let's be honest, a lot of these celebrities are professionals. They're not gonna do some shit like that where if something as serious like this could be turned into a meme. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want some shit like that. You don't want to go out there looking crazy. So she has a tissue, like most women do when they cry. Put it right here. Pop. Blink.
Yeah,
blink.
most women do
pop,
that.
Blink.
Yeah.
And call it a damn day. She's over here tapping her nose. You can hear her sniffling. If you could tell if she was just sniffling air, that bitch is sniffling snot. Like, she is snotting. She's so upset.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd be traumatized.
For real, oh God.
No matter if it was Tory or not, whoever was shooting,
Tory's best friend that was in the car, other homie.
And didn't he say that he said guilty? He said guilty himself. So at this point, it's no really.
I'm not entertaining that shit no more. I'm sorry.
And y'all see how unbothered Megan be when it comes to bullshit for real. Like, she really is good with just not like. Yeah, even paying attention to it. When it comes to anybody like Nicki with the big foot shit, she didn't say nothing.
Not a damn thing. You see how quiet she was, and you see what the hell happened because she was so quiet, bro.
What you saying?
Good morning. So
CBS.
Like Megan went, Nicki went after Megan's song came out. This 72-hour rant, this all this shit, all this other shit that was going on, and all this hate, all this thing, whatever. Bigfoot came out. Megan's been silent. Her song was still sitting at #1 while she was silent. Yeah. Still going about her best life, right? Working on the tour, and now she has one, right? And 90%, like most of the shows were sold out in less than freaking 12 hours,
bruh. Sick of it.
Literally, she came out with the show, and that bitch was sold. Like the next time I looked at it,
Yeah, because people really, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, this seems very credible to me. I don't see why she would really lie about something this serious as well, with her, even with her position being like where she's at in life. Yeah. What would be the reason to really lie? Like, okay, I wouldn't, and especially with her being her, like, I would not say, okay, I'm not gonna blame it on my friend. She didn't do that. Yeah. Whoever it was, if somebody has to be held accountable, I'm gonna tell the truth. Like, it's gonna
if it's something that serious, like someone needs to be held.
accountable. Especially when somebody, I don't know who called the cops, whether it was her friend, his friend, probably not his friend, her friend, or if it was somebody that was
just hearing gunshots or whatever, hearing screams, hearing this, that, the other, blah blah blah.
It's probably multiple people. Yeah. Which is why she probably was so. Like, I would be frightened as hell seeing a helicopter, come through.
Bro, I would be scared out of my mind. Shoot. Seeing all those cops roll up on you and they have all their guns pointed at you and you over here can't even walk with blood all on your foot, a bullet in your foot or
You can
something.
take that down, please. Gracias. MJ needed it. She needed it. What you do? Dang. But yeah, so I mean, I think this is credible to me. I don't see anything wrong at this point.
I don't either.
So let's just see. Let's
say to you, what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you, and I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say you shot me?
I didn't. For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like, even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like, I didn't want to see anybody die. So I just said,
how is that? Is that so unbelievable? For real. That's so unbelievable for a black woman to not want any of these black folks to die right now.
Exactly. Especially if they're your homies. Like, especially if it's like a misunderstanding or people are drunk or this or the other. Obviously, bad shit happens. And obviously, we're going to be mad about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now it's crazy though. The fact the gun came out.
If the gun came out and all this other stuff. But it's not crazy for somebody to be like, I don't want, let's think about it honestly for a second. If you are, as a black person, go and tell an officer that another black person who is in the same vehicle as you, who is on the premises, who is in this itty bitty circle of police cars right now, was the one who shot me and is the reason I'm bleeding, don't you think they would start letting bullets out left and right?
Or at least they would start pointing the gun at them.
And it would be so much more, like, Tory would have been in so much
chaos.
Freaking, like, danger if that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously Megan cares for him. Like, that's no fuck. There's nothing to hide about that. Obviously she cares. So I don't see why it's so hard to believe that she would want to protect him in a way so at least he wouldn't have to die in the street against the cops. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's a man at that, like a black man that has a strap on him
for real
somewhere. I don't know what happened to that. As exactly, the cops were talking, maybe they hit it real quick or something. I don't know,
because like she said, a lot of cops shoot and ask questions later. So if Tory even had the gun in his hand still, they would have shot him already. If it even was in his hand, if they saw him with it, they would have shot at him.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if he was trying to throw it, if he was trying to get it out of his hand so he could do whatever. If they knew that, they would have shot him.
Yeah, for sure.
And she knew that shit. So why the hell wouldn't she protect him? Or at least try?
Exactly. Which I think, and I honestly do believe that they had some type of chemistry in a way, romance going on at some point in time. I do think that they at least had sex.
Some, for sure.
I think something happened between them. And of course, they can be friends even
without.
Even without that. Or if they did it, they can still be friends after that. Like, whatever.
For real, like a hookup type
so, and people keep trying to put emphasis on that. Who the fuck cares? Like, there's plenty of people out. Bro, what the fuck?
I promise you, we can name about 5 people who've slept with over 15 people in Hollywood right now. Like, let's be so serious.
I mean, even not being famous, what do you mean? I slept with video people. I have no shame in my game, bro. Okay. I can tell you my count right now. I don't care. Bro. And Megan's not shy about that either.
No, she's not.
Same as like Lotto. Well, Lotto tried to say that her body count's so small that she can't even. Oh, bro.
Some glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying. Oh, she stepped on glass. She never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass, did you go to the hospital?
So they took me straight to the hospital. Mm-hmm. And the police questioned me. And I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that story?
I stuck with it was glass. And right as the officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving, the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet.
Damn!
Like, you got
Oh, you funky hoes, there's the scar.
It's not even a scar yet.
It's not even. It's very much giving
the wound.
It's giving wound. It's giving pain. It's giving swollen.
Dang, man, the doctor had to come. Like, man, he probably would have been able to get away with it.
For real. But
everything happened for a reason though. Like, he didn't do a good thing.
No, he didn't. Under any means, no, did he do a good thing?
Right, but like, she was trying to protect him. Like, I think that just shows that she would have probably let him get away with it. Essentially, I feel like if they hadn't.
But he wouldn't have, because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if there are like bullets in you or at all, or bullet fragments, it doesn't matter if you came in by yourself with a group of people. It doesn't matter. They immediately have to report it to the police. They have to.
But what if she shot herself though? What if she said that? I shot myself.
There still has to be an investigation though. They still have to do the investigation.
I mean, yeah, but like,
if she said that, then they would probably put her on like a 72-hour like psych hold. You know, like that would be a whole lot of.
Yeah, it would just be a lie. It would be a whole lot. You might as well just tell the truth.
Exactly. So I'm like, no matter if they find, it could be a bullet in your finger, your foot, your big toe, your chest, your head. It doesn't matter. They have to report it to the police as soon as they see it. And, like, he was gonna get caught either way, but she tried so hard though. She really did try. Wait, hold on, time out. Let's stop.
Well, hold on. It could have been a possible way that he couldn't get caught though. The fact that I think it was her friend that played a part in this, why people were saying like her friend was telling him a lot more than Kelsey. I think that's her name.
Kelsey, the homegirl? Okay.
Yeah.
The one
I feel like
party.
because after you said, of course, they have to tell the authorities
police,
or whatever.
Yeah.
But then that's when they started questioning whoever was there.
Right.
Of course, his homeboy probably not going to say shit.
Nah, bro.
And he probably going to lie to the grave, period. And then, of course, you got her friend. Probably was, because she there's no reason why. I mean, what else can we do really at this point?
I think, I want to go back just like about 15 seconds, literally, only 15 seconds. Fine. Because I want to see if what I heard was what I heard. Because if it was, there's a piece of information in there that we need to go back and look at.
And I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that story?
I stuck with it. It was glass. And right as the officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving, the doctor came in and he was like, you got bullets in both of your feet.
That's that. Both of her feet. That's the part I want to talk about. That part. She said both of them. Now I'm questioning.
Okay, well, now I need to see I need to see more.
Because if we finish it and it still isn't clear, I want to go back and look at that video where she was in the street with the SUV.
I got shot. But why would you get to the point where you lie about what the doctor said?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm confused now. That's what I'm saying.
Let me see.
Fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles.
Oh,
and I'm like,
there we go. We literally just needed to shut up for 5 seconds.
That's all we needed.
I apologize. That's it. Okay, I get it. Bullet fragments.
You got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles.
Yeah, so it like popped her here, and then she got bullet fragments.
There is a medical report.
Well, he said did she say the doctor said bullet wounds in both of your feet or bullets in both of your feet?
Bullets. So even
wherever that.
If it bounced off and then like even the shell hit her foot, like
it
could still like destroy.
You see, the stitch.
It's
part,
not even
so
as bad, but it's still her Achilles.
Yeah,
so
you
that
can
hurts.
tell.
It's bad,
You
but
can tell.
Look at her
right on the back of your Achilles.
Yeah, it's nasty.
And I'm like,
there is a medical report that says that there were that you had been shot, and the medical report also says that to this day you still have
bullet
fragments
in my feet.
And there are still many
too small to attempt retrieval. Yeah, too small.
Okay. I don't want anybody else I don't want to see another damn research comment again because some of you hoes didn't obviously do yours. How is it fake when there are videos, pictures, documents?
Yep.
How is it fake, KD? Please help me understand.
I'm glad that we got into this because I honestly would have still technically been in the air, but like I still believe Megan because I don't see why you would lie
or how
about
you could get away with that
exactly.
So fast.
And no, going through the court and stuff, you have to think that they brought up every single piece of information. Like there's no way. Like
and a lot of people even get videos of what happens in the courtroom when it comes to celebrities. Like at least some people have some kind of knowledge of what was said. Or like just like how the trial went in itself.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, you boss.
Let's not put the fact that sometimes some men are wrongly convicted as well. And
that is very true. They are wrongly convicted.
So, but like the fact that there was all of this, I just feel like there's no way that.
Now, I'm not saying that I agree with the fact that I 100% believe that Tory is the one who shot her. I don't know that. I just don't know. Because she, like the events that happened is believable. But then, again, what you said about the homegirl. You know what I'm saying? So they're like...
Well, with how many people that were in the car, it didn't seem like it was many. It just seemed like it was Tory, right? His homeboy, Megan, her homegirl, and the driver probably.
Tory wasn't the one driving? Or was it somebody else? Like they had a driver?
I don't know. Just from what it seems like, why would Tory be just shooting and stuff and he was driving? Yeah, or maybe he was, I don't know.
Did she say something about the window, though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was out the window. Yeah, so he was out the window.
Over the window?
So maybe he was in another car? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can we go back and listen when this is done?
Like, yeah. We'll see.
In my feet.
And there are still many people, as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
There's... a hot gun in the car.
Yeah.
What else? What happened?
In text messages obtained by CBS News, Kelsey Harris, the other woman in the car, texted Megan's security guard saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg."
I really thought that we were all friends. And sometimes I feel like I put the blame on myself because when my mom passed, I just felt like I was looking for some type of family environment, and I was letting so many people in, and I didn't care who it was. I just wanted to feel like I got family and I got people that care about me, and just I could hang out with everybody, and I was just going through it.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were dating. What was the nature?
We were
of your...
not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
Pause. She hesitated, bro. Hell no. She had sex with this nigga, bro. She had sex with this nigga at least. She had sex with this nigga at least. Hell no. It took too long. It took too long. Look at her face. She loses laughing. Hell no. That took too long, bro. It took too long.
Oh, that gave me a headache. That alone gave me a headache.
See, I knew it. That's what I guess, though. I said, at least she had sex with the nigga. It don't matter if it wasn't like a serious thing, but...
Mom.
Whether if y'all was drunk, y'all did it. And then, I don't know. See, yeah, no, it's
relationship with Tory Lanez. Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
No, listen, I can't get past that. Hold on. That's the one thing I will say that did not seem truthful. Because look, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez?
There was at least 3 or 4 or 5 seconds of pause.
And her face was like, it was like that face where you're like, ooh, yikes.
Because you're like, if I tell a bold face lie.
She said, that was the first word that came out of her mouth. It should have been either yes or no, but it was,
For real, if I was like, oh, did you have sex with so-so? I'm like, oh, no.
Bro, I'd be like, no.
On me, it doesn't matter if I'm sad or not. I don't care. I'd be like, no, I didn't.
No.
But maybe even, okay, let's give her some benefit. Maybe she has to think about even shit that could seem like anything remotely close to it. What if they did something like that?
Okay, yeah. Maybe they didn't go all the way.
Probably not all the way.
But they probably just kissing, making
cuddling
out.
and all that
She might have
shit.
gave him some
For real?
He might have gave her some They might have not stuck it in. But
for real, that plug probably didn't go into that socket. But
well, he definitely didn't hit it raw. That's what she said in the music video. And all these niggas mad because mad that I'm not their baby mama or whatever because they ain't let it in raw. So, I mean, at least we know that part about it. But I don't know.
Bro. I don't know. That's the only
that
thing
part
that's the only thing about this video so far that got me kind of
unserious.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up.
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Tory Lanez pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to the shooting.
Which was at first.
We asked his attorney about Megan's allegations in this story. She responded that they look forward to addressing Ms. Pete's claims, including her inconsistencies, discrepancies, and omissions when his case goes to trial later this year. How has your life changed since you were shot?
I feel like my anxiety is worse. I feel like my relationship with people it's gotten very cold because I'm not as trusting as I used to be.
I was going to ask you, is it hard for you to trust people?
Fair as
like, I've got this wall and I don't want to make any friends and I'm trying to be as nice as I can to everybody. New people, I probably don't even hold a conversation longer than 30 minutes because I feel like every time I'm talking, I'm like on the verge of tears and I don't want to have to explain to strangers why I'm crying.
Yeah.
Half the time I just want to pick up the phone and call my mom and be like, what do I do? Like, it's too much. I feel crazy. I'm sad, and I feel like I have to hold it in because I have to be strong for so many people.
What do you say to people that still don't believe that you were actually shot?
I don't think any of this is for them. Like, it's for me. Like, I know this happened to me. And I'd rather it play out in court and the facts come out and everything comes out than me having to plead my case. And I'm a victim. Like, I'm the victim. Like, I'm not defending myself against anything. Like, something happened to me.
Right. And it's obvious. I mean, obviously she's the victim. Nobody else had any gunshot wounds. And the only thing that is up in the air still is, did Tory shoot her? Right?
That's the thing.
But it's like, what kind of evidence did they have? Maybe they asked for all his weapons. They probably asked for his friends' weapons to test fingerprints.
Exactly, and see what's up.
So if they did all that, I mean, I'm sure they did. So that could be part of it, of who they, like, why they convicted him for as long as they did, or whatever the case may be. But, I mean, there's no question if she was shot or not.
For real. Didn't Nikki say something about her going on Gayle King and not even be able to cry about her mom? Now let's think about that. Now
thinking about that line, it was stupid.
Because if somebody's mother, or if somebody even loses somebody that is close to them, and it's been some time since they passed, or it doesn't even have to be like that. A lot of people just cope differently. It doesn't, like, after 10 years, some people might not even cry. It might not even been 10 years. It could have been 2. It could have been 1. It could have been 4 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 days ago. But some people heal differently. Like, some people cry that initial time and they find out about it. They go to the funeral, they're fine, they go about life, and they're cool. And they can talk about it. It doesn't mean that they don't care and they don't miss them and all sorts of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But for her to come out here and say that she wanted her mom, who passed and all sorts of stuff, again, respect to that lady because we're on her name and everything. But how can you look at that and say that? How can Nikki say something like that?
Yeah, and shame on the people that, like, was saying it was obviously a joke. Nikki was obviously joking.
That's not something to joke about.
How is that even an excuse?
That's not. Like, it's not.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Whoever thinks, oh, Nikki was just joking.
No, honestly, because, like,
give a crap if she was joking or not. That's not a joke. It's not funny.
I've never seen something like this happen within music like this. Like, at least the people that we also know as artists, I've never seen something like this happen.
Just keeping it honest.
You wouldn't want a young nigga if I wasn't whipping this foreign.
I mean, that's that first joint that I heard from Tory back in whenever it came out. That was lit around that time.
For real.
And Megan, she came out after that, right? Like it was later.
It was a little later. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how they became friends and all that, or how they became close.
Yeah.
Which could have been off of sexual relations at first. It could have been like that. They was just having fun or whatever, but then they got close as friends. They started trauma bonding.
You know, it could have been a thing where they met between mutual friends, because, you know, they were both at Kylie's thing.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Kylie been around for a minute,
mutual friends. Yeah, so
you know
they probably been, from that connection.
Exactly.
As well.
You know, or just meeting up or whatever, you know, talking and keeping in touch.
In fact, they're in the music industry.
Exactly.
Both rappers.
Or something, artists are that way. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the people that are saying that. They don't think that Megan actually got shot. When you go on to other people's channels and say, you need to do research, when, again, obviously you haven't done yours.
We do it when we want to.
Because it literally was a 9-minute video.
I never watched this before.
Neither have I. It was a 9-minute video where she went and obviously was upset. And there are reports, there is video footage, and there are pictures showing that, one, her feet were bleeding. No, that's number one. At least the video. If it was
and
like,
helicopter, all
exactly,
all
everything. And if like the pictures that we saw, we could see like the foot she got shot in was obviously, I think, her right or whatever. Yeah. Because of the way the picture looked. I don't know. It may be like
the first one.
Yeah, it may look different. It just may be the way the picture is. Right, I don't know. Yeah. But like she was shot in one foot, obviously, because of the wound. We have to just look at the wound. That obviously shows gunshot. And then it also says that there were bullet fragments in her other foot.
Which shows the fact that somebody was just shooting.
Exactly, at her feet, like she said. Because if a bullet even hits the ground and ricochets onto your foot, like on your Achilles, where her scar was and where the stitches were.
Yeah, I wish it was more elaborated, like exactly how that situation started.
Like occurred, yeah.
And that may be the inconsistency of it. Of her part of it, which means that she's only telling part of it, right, and not the whole thing, because she knows that there's something that's,
about that. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But let's say Megan was talking shit to him or beating him or something.
Sure, okay.
Or hitting on him.
Okay.
And he decided he just put out his gun. And that's still not a reason. Nobody deserves to get popped for anything that you can actually control. Like, as a man and stuff.
If you can control the situation.
Even if you hit her, okay, cool, you hit her. But, like, which is still bad. But, like, the fact, both of y'all should keep your hands off each other.
For real, you shouldn't have touched.
Right.
You shouldn't have touched him to begin with.
Yeah, if that, or
you got your ass popped because of it. But you shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But she didn't deserve to get shot.
Right. No matter what it was.
No, it doesn't matter.
Nobody deserves to get shot for whatever it is.
Exactly. Especially if it's like, oh, it's just an argument, is what she said, and they were in a car and it was just arguing. And
so
all
if it's just words, then
for real, like there is no reason. And if like did she say they were coming from a party? Is that what she said?
Yeah, Kylie's.
So if they were coming from Kylie's party, guess what? They were probably intoxicated of some kind. And
yeah.
Tory probably smokes.
He
let's be honest here.
The most, like, it seemed like he was way more under it than she was, at least. The way she, or maybe that could also be the reason why there's inconsistencies. Maybe she doesn't really remember as much.
There we go. Okay.
Like, there could be some things that she just doesn't really remember or recall that well.
Okay.
And
bless you.
Gab on him!
Goes. Hell yeah.
But, it's how some people try to forget, like, the bad part of what they may have done.
Yeah.
Or just whatever that they contributed to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just kind of try to forget about that part and just talk about, oh, this is what's important because he's the one that shot me or whatever.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. But, so I'm just like, it's not many people that could have shot her that were there. So that's why I'm like, I mean... And I understand that the guys had whips. I'm sure she probably didn't have one. Or her friend, I don't know. But
yeah, so my thing is also, if Tory didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? If he really just genuinely didn't do it, there was something that gave them enough proof to still charge him. One, they can even look at what they said in here, Kelsey's text.
Yeah.
To her, the bodyguard, saying that Tory was the one who shot Megan. And she was saying help. So that means it was help before the police got there. So that means it was in the heat of the moment. Right. Megan got shot.
Right.
The police didn't just arrive there, right? That's not what happened.
I'm wondering why did Kelsey feel the need to just automatically say who shot? But maybe, because Megan was she's obviously closer to Tory than Kelsey is. That's Kelsey's friend. So
yeah.
That makes sense as to why she said it so fast. Like, Tory did it. Because she's with Megan and she's not as close with Tory.
For real. And you're trying to let them know, like, the situation, like, how serious it is without, because you're probably, like, rushing and you're just trying to get it out real fast and all this other stuff.
Yeah, like, he in the moment, like you said. And maybe as soon as she realized she was shot, it was like, oh, shit. Like, gotta tell somebody, like, somebody need help. Because they didn't want to go to the police. They didn't. So whoever called the police... I don't know.
For real. But then, if it was only them in the car, you don't have many suspects to go off of. You see what I'm saying? And if
so what's Tory's friend's motive if he did it?
There it is. So if it was Tory's friend who was in the car, because I don't know who the fourth person was. I don't know. I wasn't listening. I genuinely don't know. But we're going to say his friend for right now. Because
I'm sure it was his homeboy.
Yeah. So my thing is, if Kelsey was the one who reached out, she obviously wouldn't have done that if she did it. Let's think about that. I don't think somebody would go and call the bodyguard when knowing that all the police would be there, knowing what kind of celebrities they were, and knowing that she even had the possibility of getting caught, which is very high if we're being completely honest.
Right, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't just automatically go to doing it. And the fact that she was... Let's go back to, again, when what Tory said... Allegedly, as he was allegedly shooting. Get what I'm saying? Oh, after he had done it. I'm sorry, look, I'll give you $1 million, like, if you just don't say anything.
It's like when you hit your sibling and you try to get them not to tell you.
Yes, you be like, okay, please don't tell mama. Okay, I'll do your dishes for 3 weeks or something.
For real. You want to play on my... You're like, something like that.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. That's how you can tell they were really close. Because he's like, oh, shit, like I'm sorry, like, I'll do this. Yeah.
Because if, obviously, hasn't Tory had, like, some problems with anger in the past? I don't know, so I'm asking. So if he has, because anger and also alcohol or like any drug, them two together, those together is like scary. Especially if you can't control that shit. That's scary.
He lost his mama. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's here.
and people fight demons every day. So again, I'm not defending dude. I'm not saying that he had reasons to do it. I'm just saying,
but we're looking at the bigger picture. We're looking at two different ways. Like that's what we have to do to be unbiased. Is just look at it from both perspectives.
If Tory was upset or whatever, like if Megan was saying that all this arguing was going on, she got out of the car initially, right? Mm-hmm. And she hated the fact that she got back in the car, and there was still even more arguing. But she ended up getting shot when she was telling him to dance. Now there's something missing between there.
For sure,
there's something missing. So did she say something to him, or did she jump in and try and get everybody to shove in all this other stuff? You know, because if everybody yelling and someone telling you shut up and you mad, you know what I'm saying? You could really turn around and like be like punch somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. If you really upset and you like trying to get it out with whoever it may be, you may really go crazy on somebody and then be like, oh shit. No. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he like the shit, and then you just realize what you did. Like
exactly,
shit. Like that's not what I wanted to happen, but it was a point. I was at that point. Like that level is where you just crossed it, and I just said
bam. And when it's all out, you have that cool down moment where you're walking around, you're still trying to let it go and everything, and it's that quick realization.
And they're confined. Exactly. They're inside of this small space with each other. You can't go nowhere, especially if they're driving or whatever is happening.
And if she got out of the car again, and she said she was up on someone's driveway, I can believe that shit because they were in the middle of what is those called? Like the
I wish I could go back to that video piece.
Yeah.
That video. Oh, here
there
it is.
See what I'm saying? So she's right in the middle of this stuff right here.
And
did she get back in the car after she got shot? Because didn't she say she crawled into somebody's driveway? You see what I'm saying? But this doesn't seem like there is a place for driveways. Hello, who is that? Stop. Who is that?
Bro, why did I not see that the first time?
I didn't either. That's why I just saw it when you moved the cursor.
Who is that? Laying right there.
Is that homeboy? I think you were right. Is that the homeboy? Or is that the driver? Hold on, he's shirtless.
Oh, the driver.
He's shirtless though, and doesn't have on shoes. But he's in the middle of the street, so he's
But maybe that's the driver then. Maybe she was right there, and this person was right here.
But he doesn't have a shirt on.
Oh, and Tory was outside shooting. Wait, he was shooting out the window. But doesn't make...
I'm so...
Fuck!
Okay.
Because why is this dude laying here like this?
Homie doesn't have a shirt on. He does not have a shirt on, socks or shoes. He doesn't. So I don't know if this is driver or if this is homeboy.
Right, it could be either, but they just came from the party. I'm sure there was pool.
It was a pool, remember?
Right? So
if this may be homeboy.
Like
this may be homeboy. If it is, like, if he's a part of the situation, or if he was just a bystander that got caught up. But both doors are open. Both doors are open. It has to be him. So wait, was homeboy the driver? Or was he?
It could make sense, but why is that door? This other door is open too.
Megan came from that side. She had to. She had to come from that side because she's only on that side, and there's no footprints or anything from either side of the car until she starts moving for right here for a camera view.
She definitely came from that side. She definitely wasn't driving.
She definitely was in the passenger. She was on the passenger side, but the passenger door is open. The passenger front door is open, so she had to be in the front seat.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying.
Who was driving, and where's the friend? Is the friend still in the car?
Yeah, because we have the whole back. Like,
exactly. Those doors aren't open yet.
They're inside. You say she just got shot. They're just inside. Tory is in there. Kelsey is in there.
Did the bodyguard call them?
Well, because you just say that Kelsey texted him, so he wasn't there.
No, but if he went and okay, let's start over. They go from the party. They're in the car. People start arguing. Megan gets out the first time or whatever. She regrets the fact that the first time that she got out, is that when she got shot? Because she said she regretted getting back in the car. Is that when she got shot, or is it the second time that she got out? Like after she got back in the first time and regretted it. Is that after that she got shot?
See, and the fact that he was out the window shooting. Isn't that the big detail that she's saying? He was out the window over. Is it out over the window? Is there or was it a different car? I just need to know if there was two cars involved here or
for real, because I don't think so.
No, he wasn't, because he definitely was talking. He had to try to talk them out of it at the moment, and they were arguing.
I'm gonna say what I think happened. They left the party. People started arguing. I guess all this shit went down, and they got out of the car for whatever reason. Probably people were gonna fight, or she just got out of the car by herself or whatever. While everyone's still yelling. She get back in. Something else happens, and then I guess they stop or whatever. When for whatever reason she gets out, And I guess Tory is sick of, like, either the car stopping or she's jumping into the conversation or the arguing. You know, something's going on or whatever. And he comes out, pop, 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 pop. And then, you know, she's trying to calm him down. But then this doesn't show. I'm trying to make her story make sense because she said she crawled into the driveway, right?
TMZ obtained video from that night.
And then you could see the footage of me in the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
And they say to you,
Okay.
How is this video out and he is on this ground right here? Nobody said nothing. I did not see this man over
Probably because she has signs of blood. So they probably went for her.
This dude is flat out knocked out type shit. Like
there may be another officer over here though. May start giving him instructions or something.
Let me see what she said about here.
We didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much...
We're missing a piece of information. Right there.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you're sorry, just help me. Like...
But at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so.
She got back in the car, and then somebody called the police, and they probably got license plate pictures, or her bodyguard probably also called, or
she got out because she was like, oh shit, she needed to make sure it's known that something happened, like she's bleeding. So
she's probably went first, and there's probably another officer who's dealing with old dude on the ground. I don't know what's wrong with homie.
It doesn't give me that there's cops around yet. It gives me that because
I feel like there are cops all back here.
You think there's cops everywhere around here?
I think there's probably helicopter, but then I feel like there's cops like back here because they do go a little away from you or whatever. And
because she has her hands
up. Yeah.
TMZ obtained video from that night.
I see a light a little bit.
I see the footage of me.
She's trying to step back. So yeah, this is at the end and everything. So I don't know why this dude is on the ground though. That's why I'm still like trying to figure out.
I don't know. I think he's
there's no blood there.
No, I think he is a part of it just because the driver door is open. That's all. And I see like he's on the ground. So if he's on this side of it and the driver door is open, either the driver already got taken out or it's him. Especially
that's what I'm saying. Somebody hit him. Like, in whatever way, they just hit him. He looked like he's knocked out. Either drunk, knocked out.
Tased or something?
Maybe. Because I don't know why he's just laying there. That's why I'm
or they probably have to do one person at a time. And because she's the one showing blood.
You think he's just laying there? Like, just still alive.
Until they can get her. Because she's bleeding and shit. So when they get her in the car, then they can go for him. Because if they run or something, they probably can't catch him if they all pull everybody at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it all, trying to make it make sense or something before I have an aneurysm.
Yeah, it's crazy how this stuff is old too. We we had never watched it, so we wanted to get to it and see what we thought about it personally. Which I'm glad I watched this because now it kind of just makes it make more sense for me now. Like as to, she definitely got shot. There's no question about that. Like and whatever happened that night, it was not the way they wanted that night to go. Nope, that's what I can tell. So, that's what I got to say, y'all. I think we said everything we could.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all comment down below your thoughts on the situation. You get it, you can talk.
Yo, I'm
respectful,
bro. Or we not even gonna respond. We'll just do it, bro. There's no time.
You will waste your time because we'll delete the message. Like that's all. That's all.
It.
If it's a comment that you just talking mad shit.
You can go, babe. Don't waste your time.
You wasted your time. But make sure y'all subscribe.
Hit the bell and all this other shit.
Go to Patreon.
We both said it. Say it again. What happened? Megan got shot. She got shot. That's
both feet. She had some fragments in the other foot, and she actually got shot in one.
In the other.
So that's facts. I mean, that's a fact now. It's not a legend. She got shot.
For real. It's not a fairy tale.
I had been seeing this video, but I just didn't look into it more like I have now. So.
Well, shit, y'all.
Thank y'all for watching, though.
Yeah, be respectful. We'll boot you guys. But for right now, we say peace.
Peace.